What if I told you light doesn't move? Not slow, not fast, doesn't move at all. I know what you believe. Light travels 300,000 kilometers per second. Fastest thing in existence. Nothing beats it. That's not a little wrong. That's fundamentally wrong. Here's a fact that should stop you. A photon experiences no time, zero. From light's perspective, leaving a star billions of light years away and hitting your eye happened in the same instant, same moment. The journey across the entire universe never happened. You felt this strangeness. Flip a switch. Room fills instantly, no delay. Not because light is fast, because light isn't traveling the way you think. We've been using the wrong word. Light doesn't cross space like a bullet crosses a room. Light is something space does, a ripple, a shiver, a self-updating pattern in reality itself. Once you see this, everything changes. Space, time, motion, distance, all of it. Let me show you. Do something for me right now. Look at the nearest light source. Lamp, phone, screen, window, doesn't matter. Now ask yourself what's actually reaching your eyes. Most people picture tiny glowing balls, little particles of light shooting from the bulb, racing through air, smashing into your retina, billions of microscopic bullets. Wrong. That's the cartoon version, the one we draw for children, the one that feels intuitive, but intuition lies. Here's what you actually experience. You flip a switch. Darkness becomes brightness. No delay, no travel time you can perceive. You point a laser pointer at a wall, the dot appears instantly. Move your hand, the dot moves instantly. You step into sunlight, warmth hits your skin immediately. No waiting. Now here's the part nobody tells you. That sunlight left the sun 8 minutes ago. 8 minutes to cross 150 million kilometers of empty space. But here's the twist. What crossed that space? We say photons traveled. We say light moved. We use travel words, journey words, motion words. But what actually happened? Did something leave the sun, fly through the void, and arrive at your face? Or did something else occur entirely? Think about what just happened when you flipped that switch. The room didn't slowly fill with light bullets. Brightness didn't spread like water filling a bathtub. It was instantaneous everywhere at once, almost like the light didn't travel at all, almost like space itself changed states, almost like the entire room just updated. Hold that thought, because that almost feeling, that weird sensation that something doesn't fit, that's your brain brushing against the truth. Let me show you what's actually happening. Forget particles for a moment. Forget photons. Forget everything you've been told. Start here. Space is not empty. I need you to really hear that. The void between your hand and that light bulb, not empty. Never was empty. Cannot be empty. It's filled with something invisible, something we call fields, electric fields, magnetic fields woven together everywhere, right now, right where you're sitting. Now, here's the trick. When an electric field changes, wiggles, shakes, disturbs, it doesn't just sit there. It creates a magnetic field automatically, unavoidably built into the rules of reality. And here's where it gets stranger. That magnetic field, when it changes, it creates an electric field, which creates a magnetic field, which creates an electric field. You see what's happening? A self-sustaining loop, a wiggle that refuses to die. One field creating the other, creating the first, creating the other forever. This is light, not a thing, a process, not a bullet, a dance. Now watch what this implies. Nothing is moving forward. No particle is racing through space. No tiny ball is traveling from point A to point B. The fields are just updating location by location, moment by moment, like dominoes falling. But no domino moves across the room. Each one just tips the next. The pattern moves. The dominoes stay. Let me say that again, slower. The pattern moves, the fields stay. Light is not matter in motion. Light is a pattern of change, rippling through fields that are already everywhere, already here, already there, already filling every centimeter of space. The ripple moves at 300,000 kilometers per second, not because something is fast, because that's how quickly this universe can update itself. That's where the speed of light comes from, and that changes everything. But here's the problem. Waves need a medium. Sound needs air. Ocean waves need water. Vibrations need something to vibrate. So what does light vibrate through? Scientists invented an answer. The luminiferous ether, an invisible substance filling all of space. The medium light travels through. Beautiful theory, completely wrong. Two Americans, Michael Elson and Molly, designed the most sensitive experiment ever built. They're going to detect the ether, measure how Earth moves through it. They fail. No ether wind, no medium, no substance, nothing. The experiment that was supposed to prove the ether existed, it proved the opposite. Light doesn't travel through anything. Now here's where Einstein enters. A 26-year-old patent clade asks a dangerous question. What if there is no medium? What if light doesn't need anything to travel through? What if light isn't really traveling at all? Einstein didn't just remove the ether, he removed the entire concept of light as motion. Light moves at sea relative to everyone, always, no matter how you move. That's not how traveling works, that's how something else works, something deeper. And that's what breaks reality. Do this right now with me. Picture a stadium, massive, 100,000 people in the seats. Someone starts a wave. You know the wave. Fans stand up, throw their hands up, sit down. The person next to them does the same, then the next, then the next. The wave travels around the entire stadium. Now here's my question. Did anyone walk across the stadium? No. Every single person stayed in their seat. Nobody moved horizontally. Nobody traveled anywhere, but the wave moved, the pattern moved. Think about what just happened. Motion without movement, travel without traveling. Something crossed the stadium, but no thing crossed the stadium. This is light. Exactly. The electromagnetic field is the crowd everywhere, already filling all of space, already in their seats. Light is the wave. The field jiggles here. That jiggle creates a jiggle there, which creates a jiggle further along. The pattern races forward. The field stays put. Nothing travels. Everything updates. People say photons move through space, but that's just a label. What really happens? Space itself does the wave, and we call that wave light. Beautiful. Look at your phone right now. Signals hitting it. Wi-Fi, cellular, Bluetooth. How do you think that works? Most people imagine tiny invisible bullets, radio waves shooting through air, little packets of information flying from router to phone. Wrong. Here's what's actually happening. Your router wiggles an electromagnetic field. That wiggle creates another wiggle, which creates another, which creates another. Billions of times per second. The pattern reaches your phone. Your phone reads the pattern. You get your message. No bullet traveled. No particle flew across the room. The field updated. That's it. Now think about fiber optic cables, internet backbone of the world, light carrying data across oceans. People picture photons bouncing inside glass tubes, little balls of light ricocheting back and forth. That sounds impossible until you see the trick. Nothing bounces. The electromagnetic field inside the glass reconstructs itself over and over, billions of times per second. The pattern propagates down the cable. The glass guides the pattern, but no thing travels through your entire digital life. Every video, every message, every call, not particles moving, patterns updating, fields whispering to fields right now around you, through you. Now let's go bigger, way bigger. Imagine a galaxy, a trillion stars, unimaginable mass. Behind it, another galaxy even further away. Light from that distant galaxy travels toward Earth, but to reach us, it must pass near the massive galaxy in front. What happens? The light bends. We see it curve around the galaxy. Sometimes we see multiple images of the same distant object, smeared arcs of light, cosmic mirages, gravitational lensing. Now, here's where your intuition fails. If light was a bullet, a particle flying through space, how would gravity bend it? Bullets have mass, photons don't. Gravity pulls mass. So how does gravity pull something massless? It doesn't. Gravity doesn't pull light. Here's the real answer. Mass bends space-time. The massive galaxy warps the fabric of space around it, curves it, dents it. And light isn't moving through space. Light is space updating. So when space curves, the update follows the curve. The field doesn't swerve. The field doesn't dodge. The field simply updates along the bent geometry. Light reveals the shape of the universe because light is the universe expressing itself, not traveling through space-time. Space-time itself rippling. And here's where it gets even weirder. Let me tell you what we've actually discovered. Light isn't a thing. I need you to sit with that. We give it a name, photon. We draw it as a particle, a little dot, a little bullet, something that exists, something that moves. But that's a label, a convenience, a lie we tell ourselves because the truth is too strange. Here's the truth. Light is a verb, not a noun. Light is something the universe does, something space does, something fields do. It's not stuff, it's process. Think about what this implies. When you see the sun, you're not receiving particles that traveled from a star. You're witnessing space updating itself across 150 million kilometers. When you see a candle, you're not catching photons that left the flame. You're watching the electromagnetic field ripple outward from a point of disturbance. When you look at a distant galaxy, you're not collecting ancient photons that traveled for billions of years. You're experiencing the universe propagating information through itself. Let me say that again, slower. Light is the universe communicating with itself. And you're part of that communication. This changes everything. Speed of light, not a speed limit. It's how fast reality can update. Distance, not empty space between objects. It's how many updates separate events. The photon doesn't experience time because the photon isn't traveling. It's the update itself. And updates don't travel. They just happen here, there, everywhere between, instant by instant. The universe isn't filled with light moving through it. The universe is light talking to itself. Now look at your hand. Go ahead, look at it. Skin, flesh, bone, atoms. What holds those atoms together? Electromagnetic fields, the same fields we've been discussing. The same fields that make light, the same fields updating themselves right now inside your body. You are not separate from light. You are made of the same dance. Every atom in your body held in place by field interactions. Electrons bound to nuclei by electromagnetic force. Molecules shaped by field configurations. You're not observing light from outside. You're participating in it from inside. Think about what just happened. You learned that light doesn't travel. Light is space updating, but now realize you are made of those updates. You are a temporary knot, a stable pattern, a standing wave in the electromagnetic field. The universe isn't out there. You're woven into it. Every time light touches your skin, it's not a delivery, it's a conversation. Field talking to field, pattern meeting pattern, universe recognizing itself. You've been asking, how does light travel? Wrong question. The real question is, how did the universe arrange itself into something that could ask that question? And that question, that's the real mystery. So here's what I want you to carry. Tomorrow morning, sun rises, light pours through your window, hits your face, warms your skin. Don't think light traveled here. Think the universe just updated, and I was part of the update because you are right now. Every photon that ever reached your eye, every color you've ever seen, every image burned into your memory, not deliveries from distant places, conversations, space whispering to itself, and you, a temporary fold in that whisper, got to listen. Nothing traveled to reach you. The universe just remembered you were.